Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Thursday, October 19th.
Parents' rights equals parents' responsibilities. School violence should not be happening.
That's Flagler County School Board Chair Cheryl Massaro addressing the massive brawl that took place at Matanzas High School earlier this month, which saw 11 students arrested and 3 receiving felony charges. She called for parents to step up.
We have to have the parents involved with their children. We can have all the zero tolerance, which we do now, but you saw what happened. That didn't start at school. That started at home, in the neighborhood, on the bus. But we're going to have kids that have felonies. Felonies don't go away. Felonies stop kids from going to college, from joining the service. They're not thinking that far ahead. They don't have adult brains yet. So we have to help them as adults understand. But we have to be involved with the children. It's as simple as that.
The brawl marks the most extensive collective arrest at the school since its establishment in 2005, and it occurred one day after another Matanzas student was arrested for biting a teacher. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you.
I am inspired to get into the race because I see a lot of people with a lot of growth, very uncomfortable with the way life has been for all of us.
That's why longtime Palm Coast resident Pam Richardson says she's running for the District 5 seat on the Flagler County Commission. Richardson says while growth is unavoidable, it's how you manage it that matters.
Growth does happen, but it has to be managed to tie in with the reality of the current situation, the current population, and to make everybody have a comfortable feeling and keep that small town quality of life feeling.
Richardson has been a businesswoman for 40 years and touted her experience in community service.
I was a member of the Flagler County Planning and Zoning Board. I was a precinct clerk for almost a decade under the Flagler County Supervisor of Elections. I was the chair and member for 5 years of the Palm Coast Code Enforcement Board. I was a founding director for the Women's Initiative United Way.
And that list goes on. Her love for Flagler County started with an ocean breeze, but what keeps her here?
The friendly people are what makes Flagler County the small town feel it is. The healthy environment, the affordability factors, it's just the perfect place to live.
From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Amy Cherry.
The 18th Annual Creekside Festival was a huge success.
The 18th Annual Creekside Music and Arts Festival brought thousands of visitors to Princess Place Preserve Saturday and Sunday, October 7th and 8th. Many charities will benefit from the large 2-day turnout, including the Flagler Education Foundation, Grace Community Food Pantry, Flagler County Sheriff's Mounted Posse, but the big winner was the Family Life Center Domestic Violence Shelter, who will receive $27,250. Family Life Center CEO Trish Ciccone was thrilled with the donation.
Oh my gosh, I got to tell you, so appreciative of our community being so supportive of the work that we do, supporting survivors, to me is just phenomenal. And I love Flagler County. I'm so appreciative of WNZF for picking us this year.
Flagler Broadcasting has already announced plans for the 19th Annual Creekside Music and Arts Festival, scheduled for October 5th and 6th of 2024. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
Business growth in Flagler County could grow by leaps and bounds.
The Palm Coast Flagler Regional Chamber of Commerce website predicts about 2,000 business startups. And Greg Blasé, the president and CEO of the chamber, said that number is based on population.
There's a huge amount of home-based businesses in Flagler County. I mean, a gigantic amount.
Realtor Kathy Ostrino, who's with Tag Ventures and a candidate for Palm Coast City Council District 1, said that without a job, you almost cannot afford to live here.
It's tough to come here if you don't have a job. Frequently, it's folks who are retiring or retired and they sold their house and they did well up there and come down here and they're paying cash for their home here.
Ostrino said that while that may be good, Flagler County needs younger people to work the jobs. The Business Report is on WNZF on Saturday mornings at 10, and it's on the Flagler radio app. Tomorrow, what is affordable housing in Flagler County? From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.